Anton Daniels is a fake Christian moralist, and I've been sounding the alarm on this ninja for the longest. I've been sounding the alarm. I've been telling you that he's a liar. I've been telling you that he's a deceiver. I've been telling you that he acts like he is holier than thou when he is the one out here committing all the sins. I told you, I warned you about these moralists. I warned you about these holier than thou Christians acting like they're above everybody, but in reality, behind closed doors, or in this case, open doors, they're doing all the dirt. And listen, man, if you have eyes, let thy see. I seen this from a mile away. I've been saying this. I've been saying that the girl Mika, yeah, him and Mika, yeah, they fucking. I've been saying that. I've been saying that that's his little side piece, right? And this is how this works, right? Listen, Anton Daniels is a lame with money. Let's keep it funky.
Ain't no bitches fucking with you. He was on the internet bragging, I always got a bad bitch with me. No, you pay a bitch to be with you, nigga. You ain't no nigga who got bitches. You buy bitches like the little bitch you had with you, goddammit, who motherfucking made that story sound like she wanted to sound. I got to town Tuesday. Did you get to town Tuesday? Or was you in Vegas with him? I don't know. Did you get to town Tuesday, really? So you let that man lie to you, bring you up here, talking about you holding the show, and you ain't mad at that nigga? I seen you on that show when he said something about dick sucking to the other dude. You know what kind of nigga that is. Little sister, let me tell you something. If you trying to get on, come get it on your back like the women who really moving up in the world. You can get on the show, but it's other things that got to be got on. That's all I'm saying. This is show business. You got to do what you got to do. You doing it, it's just you doing with a lane.
Anton Daniels is a lame with money, right? He keeps saying, oh, I've been married 20 plus years and been married successfully. Somebody who's been married successfully, somebody who's been married that long, you don't have to keep on saying it. Let your fruits speak for itself, right? But as you can see, the fruits are not speaking for itself, right? Because perspective is everything. Right. And I would have called this strategy, right? Because Anton Daniels, he is successful in his own right. I would have called this strategy. However, this is not strategy when you've built your whole platform, right, on being this Christian man, this family man, and so on and so forth. But I've watched Anton Daniels a few times, and I have witnessed him say some off the wall stuff in regards to Mika. In the way that he calls her beautiful, the way he calls her sexy, just their interactions between each other. That's not strategy. That's stupidity. That's not strategy. That's leakage, right? Because when you try to uphold what you really can't uphold for so long, guess what? It starts to leak out. When you're a faker, when you're a poser, guess what happens? You can only keep up the facade for so long. And now this is what we're seeing, right? The eggs are coming to hatch because Anton Daniels, what he thinks he's so smart that he can just fool everybody. He thinks everybody around him just can't see and smell his shit from a mile away. But everybody can see this. Listen, the girl Mika is a up and coming, I guess she wants to sing, rap, and do podcast and I guess some other things.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Mika. So I'm in here working, and I'm shooting more videos right now, but I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subs, and we got more coming for you, okay? So I'm out.
Listen, Anton Daniels is her sponsor. Let's keep it funky, man. Listen, here's the thing. Men know other men. You're not getting that bullshit, through me. I see all through that bull crap. And just like Corey Holcomb Bridge, he's seen through that bull crap as well. Just based on the interaction, just based on the energy. You can tell that there's a little more to this situation than there is. Listen, I promise you, I guarantee that Anton has made Mika sign the NDA. I guarantee it. And people keep talking about well, she's married, and what does that mean? Since when does a woman being married or a man being married, what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't mean anything. Listen, let me show you how this goes down, even in corporate. Let me describe Mika, how she would be in corporate America. Okay, you listening? Anton Daniels is the CEO. He's the executive, right? Mika in a corporate setting would be his personal assistant. She would be his executive assistant, right? She's the one that travels with him, right? Everything's been done on the credit cards. They at the bars, right? Swiping the company credit cards. They're at the best hotels, the Four Seasons, right? They're traveling, from LA to Miami, having a good old time, having a good old party. Listen, everybody know what's the deal with the personal assistant and the boss. This is not a unknown thing. This is not an unknown fact. Mika is his personal assistant. Anton is sponsoring Mika or leading her to believe that he can grant her all of this and put her on or what have you. The point still being that, Anton Daniels, he is sitting on a load of cash. I can't take that away from the boy. All right. He is sitting on a load of cash. However, we can see clearly what's going on. And Mika is fine. Listen, Mika is fine. Mika is fine, thick. If you're not putting that through the mattress and you doing all that you doing, you must be crazy. You must be strange. All right? Because I will be putting Mika ass up, face down into the mattress. The mattress board will be broken with that girl Mika. Do you hear me? Come on now. Taking her to the games, taking her to front seats to the games. Even when I first seen that, even when he dropped those pictures on Instagram, I'm just looking like, why is, and I'm sure he's taking his wife to sit courtside as well. But why is he taking his girl, right, to sit courtside? Why is he traveling all around with this girl? Listen, we know what's going on. Listen, when Diddy was still with Kim Porter, guess who he was parading around? Cassie. Yeah. When Diddy was still with Kim Porter, he was parading around Cassie. And I'm sure Kim Porter knew, she for sure knew, that Cassie was his little play toy. And just like in this situation, same exact situation, right? Mika is his play toy. And his wife is his wife. Anton has said plenty of times, hey, we ain't getting divorced. We're going to hold this thing together, how we hold it together. Anton said that plenty of times. He said that plenty of times. So best believe Anton probably means what he says, even if that means having him, some little candy on the side. But the way that he structured it was smart because this is how CEOs think. See, I'm going to give you your props, Anton. I'm going to give you your props. He thinks he's thinking in terms just like a CEO. Well, how do I best structure this? This is where Anton gets into thinking that he's the only smart one in the room. He's the only intellectual, right? When I don't think he's that intellectual, but he thinks he's the only intellectual. This is how he structured it, just like a CEO would structure it, right? And this has been well documented. You CEOs have done this, executives have done this, business owners have done this, right? He structured it in the form, right, of a personal assistant. Remember the personal assistant, right, with the CEOs, right? He structured it in a way so he can put Mika on, right, while also paying her, but he's paying her to be around. But he structured it in a way to make it seem like in the public view that, oh, he started a venture. Oh, he's starting a podcast. Oh, he's helping her get on. Man, Mika ain't took off since she's been around Anton. Right? Mika ain't took off. Listen, who's even watching her podcast? right? Remember them same promises Diddy gave Cassie. Those same promises Diddy gave Cassie. Right, but this is the same way CEOs do it. Many of these CEOs, guess what they do? They hire escorts. Listen, I'm not saying that Mika is that, but many of the CEOs, the executives, business owners, right? They want some beautiful women around, right? Many of these guys, they've hired their escorts, they've hired their side pieces, right, as personal assistants. They hire them, to be in their business, and they're paid them above standards, right? And in fact, they'll write it off. Come tax season, they'll write the whole thing off. But this is what goes on. But see, the norm is you NPCs, you thinking, oh my God, he's married. How's he doing his wife this way? His wife knows. That's what y'all getting wrong. That's what y'all getting wrong. Yeah, his wife is not out of the loop. That's one thing that I'm pretty sure of. His wife is not out of the loop. This is something that they came to an agreement of, but he had to structure it in a way to where it doesn't bring embarrassment, to where it doesn't get messy, right? To where the public, they see it, but then, they can't really see it. Right? But Anton brought this on himself. Right? Anton brought this on himself. Because listen, deep down, Anton don't want to be married. That's what it is. Let's keep it funky. Deep down, Anton don't want to be married. Because guess what? Now he's got all this money. Now he got all this fame. Right? He got all these Instagram baddies in his DMs. He got access to all of these fine ass chicks. Right, Anton has been a lame for so long. Anton has been a lame for so long. You can tell and look at Anton. Anton ain't never had his way. Anton ain't never had his way just solely off the strength of it. Right? He ain't never had his way. So now he got some money. He driving around Porsches. He driving around, Hellcats, scurrying. Right? He traveling and from Las Vegas to here to there to Atlanta to Detroit to Miami, right? Of course, and I'm not even vilifying him, right? Because I ain't holier than thou. I ain't holier than thou either. Listen, I got my own setup going on, right? But I put mine on Front Street. But where you fail at is trying to act like you're holier than thou. But men see men. Real men see men. Anton, we see you, bro. We see you. The only reason you getting vilified and you getting ate up is because you're an actor. You're a pretender. You ain't real. And of course, when you've been a lame for so long, the money can now hide your true persona. Right? And that's what he's been doing. And he sat up there and lied on his podcast plenty of times about a wide range of different things. So what makes you think that he's not going to sit up here and lie about Mika too? I mean, just because he quote unquote clearing the air, you think what does that mean? It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing because Anton is a liar. He's going to lie to save face. He's going to lie. He's going to lie just to present a certain narrative in the first place, just making regular videos. You can't put nothing past a person like that. So Anton is a lame with money. Now he has assets. But of course, Anton can't get sloppy with it. He too old and got too much money to get sloppy with it. So this is where the structure comes in at, right? Starting a new podcast, bringing on a pretty woman, right? Disguising it, making it seem like, Mika's just a business partner. Yeah, bro, many CEOs got beautiful business partner and they blowing their backs out. This ain't nothing new. Nothing is new under the sun. So yes, Mika's been sponsored. Anton is her sponsor, right? And of course, Mika playing her part, as she should. She playing her part. Right? I'm sure she's flirting and I'm sure she throwing it back. Listen, it happens. many personal assistants, many executive assistants, many women who are up under authority, right? And this goes for everyday life when you have a big boss manager, right? Many women do it for promotions. Listen, we keep it funky over here. This is the after pill. Right? She trying to get a leg up, and y'all keep talking about she married. How many times have we seen married women or women in relationships do what they needed to do? I've seen this with my own eyes, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. Women gonna do what they need to do to get a leg up and to move up. And guess what? If Anton, of course, from what it looks like, from what it seems like, I don't know who Mika's husband is or boyfriend or what have you, but from the looks of it, Anton got more money, got more status, got more leeway, got more pull, right? So what you think she's gonna do? See, y'all still stuck in fifth grade mentality, sixth grade mentality? Oh, why can't boys and girls be friends? That ain't how that shit worked, my boy. That ain't never how that worked. Because listen, if you're a grown man and your dangle ain't work. So if you got a beautiful woman like Mika around and you parading her all around, yeah, you know what's going on. Right? And here's another thing too. Anton can't parade his wife around like that. Listen, I'm not going to bring his wife into it, because I am principled. But Anton can't parade fill in the blank. Anton can't parade his wife around. She ain't parade aroundable. If you get what I'm saying. She ain't the parade aroundable type. Call it what you want to. Right? He got all this money, he got all this fame now. He got all this notoriety. It's a given. You want some eye candy. You wanna communicate because women are a signal. Women are a status symbol. Beautiful women are a status symbol. And guess what? When you can't parade the women around that you actually want, right? Subconsciously and maybe even, externally, it lowers your status as a man. Like, who is this ninja? Like, you can't be talking this, that, and that way, and you know what I'm saying? You can't be, speaking on this and speaking on that. When have you ever, So Anton, deep down, he wants to solidify his status. Come on now. He wants to solidify his status. He wants to parade around the biddies. He wants to parade around the H9s and 10s. The H9s and 10s get him standing a 10 hut. They get him standing a 10 hut. His wife may not get him standing a 10 hut. His wife don't give him that motivation. Listen, it is what it is. Anton, listen, I'm not vilifying you because I understand it. Where you throwing everybody for a loop is pretending to be somebody that you're not. Because we all understand. We get it. We get it. Your wife ain't doing it for you no more. Mika doing it for you. Come on now, look at Mika. Mika gonna be looking like that up until she 50s. She got some good genes. But come on now. Anton is a fake Christian. Come on now. He act like a moralist, but come on now. How many times have we seen preachers and the holier than thou, the congregation and everybody up under the sun, the Catholic Church, everybody? How many times y'all keep falling for the same truth? Oh, Anton he's a family man, and I'm not saying that he's not a family man, but you can also be a family man and have some concubines. You can be a family man and have a little side piece. You can be a family man, make sure home is taken care of, which I'm sure he is. I'm sure his wife is well taken care of, right? I'm sure all of that. But a ninja can still have a side piece. A ninja can still have a side hoe and still take care of his due diligence, still making sure that he's producing and not slacking, right? It is what it is. And like I said, Mika is a chick who's trying to get her career off herself. So she gonna make it do what it do. So of course, all kinds of NDAs are signed. I'm sure his wife signed off on it too. Yes, his wife signed off on Mika. I don't know why y'all acting like that's a surprise. Executives' wives sign off on women all the time. You think the executive wives don't know that their husbands are fucking the 21-year-old personal assistant, the big booty personal assistant? You think that the wife don't know why he hired her? You think the wife don't know that that was really his escort, that was really his side piece that he's hired into the business? You think wives don't know that? Come on now. I mean, some may don't. Some may not know. But when it comes to high level things like this, no. Anton wife, no. So I don't even feel bad. People making videos trying to feel bad for the wife. Oh, I feel bad for the wife. I wouldn't let my husband do this. Now, the only thing that I disagree with is you being sloppy. You too rich to get sloppy, Anton. You got too much motion to get sloppy, Anton. Right? Now you shouldn't be traveling. You shouldn't be doing certain things. Like you should know by now. You should know by now. But clearly, y'all got a little bit more going on than probably even side piecery. Right? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Listen, I broke this down to a T, man. Listen, Anton, I've been doing my due diligence on Anton. Anton is a fake, man. Anton is a fraud. Everybody know it. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And this is an after pill. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the escape blueprint. PFP life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The Escape Blueprint, PFP Life.